21 Alive First Alert Forecast.
Well, rain showers returning this afternoon. Could even see a few flurries mixing in. Of course, it's been a cold start to the week, so chance to see a few flurries flying around definitely isn't impossible. And come late tonight, what will most likely be the most impactful thing seeing will end up being actually some patchy fog over really the rain or even those flurry chances. Don't worry though, the sun returns by the end of the week. Temperatures back up into the 50s and 60s for the end of the week and the weekend, which will be probably music for most people's ears after pretty much every single day so far this week spent into the 30s or low 40s. Today, right now sitting at 43 degrees, probably won't see those temperatures jump up by too much more, but we are tracking those rounds of showers and maybe even a few snow flurries mixed in that could even arrive as early as just over the next few minutes to hours. Right now, a couple light showers scattered across 21 country, but that main line of showers just a little bit to the west of 21 country. We do expect to see, though, chances for those showers picking up, though, over these next few hours. Mostly going to fall as rain, but don't rule out the chance to maybe see one or two flurries flying around, especially if you're to the north of Fort Wayne, where most likely that mixed precipitation will start to take over with some cooler air moving in with this system. So temperatures expected to drop right around that freezing mark in some cases tonight. The rest of us will probably sit anywhere between the mid to upper 30s, which should mean we're in the clear from even just seeing those flurries falling. But regardless, ground will be too wet and too warm from earlier this afternoon to really support much accumulation if there is even a couple flurries that fall. So you might just see them flying in the air, but not really going to expect more than that. That fog expected to build in overnight with more rain in store throughout the overnight hours into the morning. We will dry out later in the morning tomorrow, just leading to maybe one or two light showers remaining, but mostly cloudy skies in store throughout the afternoon tomorrow, with temperatures that should hopefully start to warm up a little bit more starting tomorrow. If not, definitely by Friday, we'll start to see those temperatures back up around the more seasonal level. In terms of future rainfall, we're going to trend anywhere between about a ½ inch, maybe a little bit lower. Isolated spots could get a little bit higher than ½ inch. Now, luckily, most of the flood warnings that are still in effect, those aerial river flood warnings, most of them set to expire between tomorrow morning and tomorrow at midnight heading into Friday morning. So luckily, we're not expecting to see any additional excessive rainfall that would further extend those flood warnings. So with this lighter round of precipitation and then drying out for the end of the week and the weekend, those flood warnings all should expire by the end of the week. Now, in terms of visibility, it did mention that potential for fog. Now, of course, as some of these showers roll in, the visibility could drop here and there, but overnight we are expecting a little bit more of a widespread visibility drop as a result of some overnight fog that could linger into the morning. Of course, it will be getting better by the time we get into the later parts of the morning and early afternoon. In terms of the rest of your 7-day forecast, we're going to see a warm front pick up right around the area tomorrow. If it can move farther north, those temperatures might even get a little bit higher than 53 degrees, but depending on where that warm front ends up staying, could depend on where those temperatures fall. We're into the 50s for the end of the week and the weekend. Sunshine returns. Then we're back up into the 60s, maybe even around 70 degrees with a stray rain chance on Monday. We briefly drop back down. It looks like our trend will be dry and seasonal heading into next week.
Yeah, that warm up looks really nice.
Yeah, this weekend looks great. Sunny skies. You can't complain about that.
No way. All right, Michael, thank you.
Yeah.
In news